Okay, and you. Just... no. Right. Now the gift drop ship comes in, and we're going to just pull away because he's unloading shock troopers that we can far more easily take on with a sniper rifle from a good distance. Now there was another mineral this way, so I want to yeah, well, survey it, and then we'll get to the combat. Oh, come on, this is hardly an incline maker. There we go. And up this one. Yeah, it's funny actually looking at it from the side. It doesn't look like such an incline from the front. Or the back, I should say. But, yeah, it is considerable. I wonder if there's any vehicle in the world capable of tackling anything like this, you know? I mean, you've got your off-road vehicles, but they're not meant for handling mountains on wheels. Okay. This should be the mineral deposit just here. Okay.
Securing point.
Samarium. I have no idea what that's used for. I'm sure it has a vital but obscure use as well. I mean, it's like palladium. I had no idea what that did when I was back in school, but I had to do a little project on, you know, we all got assigned an element at random, and we had to do a project on why it was important. And none of the more common elements, like iron, for instance, would be included in the project. And we just had to, you know, research exactly what it was used for, its properties, that kind of thing. And yeah, palladium, God, I've forgotten it. It was used, I think, well, it theoretically could be used in hydrogen-powered cars, because it holds 700 times its own weight in hydrogen. And it's one of those, I've forgotten the group name, but it's with iridium and platinum and so on, hard metals that can be used as the core of certain types of bullet. Oh, this is a nice range. Didn't realise we could get it from up here. Ah, unsuspecting gift shop trooper.
Spotted.
Can he actually respond, I wonder? Yes, he can. Have to be on the lookout for a carnage. He might fire our way. Yeah, we might want to get a bit closer. You're not close enough to actually see what they are, as it were, but close enough that we can consistently hit them. That they're bigger than a pixel. Right, let's try this range.
That's the last of them.
Tally's firing her shotgun nobly. Let's see if we can't do the same. Our carnage blows up at a range greater than it can hit at, like biotic powers. Anyway, this will take a while, so I'll probably cut it out entirely, not even a montage.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
Right. I was actually going to cut it off and stop killing shock troopers, but I didn't realise that they just up and left if you waited long enough. I mean, I realised that, but I didn't realise it would be so soon, relatively speaking. in case you're wondering, we leveled up once, I think, earlier on, but I put the 2 points into sniper rifles because look how hideously bad my scope shake is at the moment, and that's going some way towards remedying that. I think you have to get to about 9 points in sniper rifles before the scope stops shaking. And of course there's always going to be an element of scope shake in even the best sniper, because I mean there's just breath and distance and so on. But yeah, it's more annoying than anything else, because it feels like, you know, Shepard, a trained Marine, can't even pass a marksmanship course. But we're going to whistle down the last pair here. Yeah, just you left now. Should be, I think it takes about 4 normal shots to kill one of these guys. More if you lose sight of them and they recharge their shields. But as long as we're putting constant pressure on, they should go down. Right. That went about as well as can be expected. Got a whole bunch of equipment. It only says one thing there, but that's because I accepted everything earlier on. See, we got a load of stuff. So I'm going to put that medical interface there. And Ashley, you can have toxic seals. Seals? I think I'll give you the kinetic buffer because you're a combat character. Like Rex, you can deal with anything that comes your way. As for Tally, because you've already got plenty of shields, so yeah, I think some shield recovery would be a good idea, you know, in case they go down. Anyway, let's get back to the Normandy. And we'll hit the last inverted commas outpost. Of course, it isn't the last one, because I said there would be one outpost for each party member that I was going to bring along. So, zoom out here, Hong and into Vamshi. Right. Yeah, I think this is, yes, it's the red planet, I remember this one. Can we survey the other one, I wonder? Turian insignia. Yeah, that's from the, got the name of the war. But yeah, a bunch of Turian colonies against the Centre Power, and Centre Power wins, uniting them. Tally and... okay, we haven't taken Caden or Gareth. I think we'll take a Migraine Man for this section. We'll take Gareth for the final stronghold. Yes, a very red planet, as I'm sure you can see. This anomaly is some kind of cow skull. I'm not exactly sure why it's there, but it is. Anyway, we shall return once we've eliminated the turrets on the approach to the base. Not sure what's happened here. Colossus is kind of phased into the mountain, or fallen off the edge or something.
One of those outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use this signal to lock onto its location and take them out. It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use this signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
Caden, you already said that. I just noticed as well, it's pretty cool how you can see his eyes through that helmet. They don't, through the little kind of blue tinted windows. But, yeah, that was an interesting fight because the Colossus arrived. This Colossus arrived, they dropped it. And it kind of phased into the ground, so I had to drive away, quick save, reload, and yeah, to get it to rectify itself. Anyway, that's handled. So now we have to go to the main Geth base, which is actually here, Grissom. Which you probably noticed wasn't there before, wasn't highlighted on the map. So first let's scan the asteroid belts for any anomalies. Nope. You can generally detect a little twinkling that shows if there's anything in there, but there isn't this time. Just some more surveying here. It's all good. We're starting to get considerable amounts of money from surveying, so we'll be able to afford decent things, nice things, once we get down to it. Once we got some decent licenses. Then Sulcrum is here. It's an icy planet, and we have to fight 2 Colossi at once. Not hard, I mean it's at range, we just dodge their blasts, but long, so I don't think I'll show it off. Right. Here comes the Mako. Very nice planet in terms of, you know, bright blue star. Yeah, quite. That's a gas giant actually. And look at all the little weather patterns across it. Right, just going to level up the squad. Then I'll cut to. I think there is like a kind of a base that we have to clear out. Nothing extraordinary. What should we take this level? Let's put another point in snipers. I think now the scope stops shaking so incredibly. Next level we'll probably take, yeah, advanced warp. We're going to take now. Garrus. See, yeah, damping is kind of useful in some situations, but not that I can think of at the moment. Probably notice his face is horribly textured, and there's some kind of bug. I think there's a fix for it. If you start up Mass Effect running a certain texture pack on it, it works, but I really don't mind too much with the effort. I mean, it doesn't really, yeah, well, it doesn't really, you know, hamper my enjoyment that much. Let's take the Master Sabotage. We're going to need that eventually anyway. Go near Electronics Master. Let's put one in sniper rifles and one in electronics. And Tally, you have 2 points to distribute. Let's see. Let's go for it towards advanced damping. Let's go one there and one into hacking. We want her to have master hacking eventually, because then she can take over basically everything apart from Geth primes for short amounts of time. Right, we've got debris here, anomaly, and where's that? Let's see. Assignments. Yeah, well, I think that's the main base. So anyway, we'll cut to us outside there.
All clear.
Right, that was a very long and rather boring battle until I found this little vantage point over here. So, just for the record, in case you're playing along or something, this little hillock offers a good place for the Mako to drive back and forth and hide behind terrain while returning fire at minimal risk. Yeah, so
Cover me.
let's get into this base then. Interestingly enough, it's a structure you usually find on the outside of things. Right, so we are dealing with hoppers, as you probably heard, and the fact that our radar is jammed is a clue to that. So, Sapper first. Going to lift him. Just it's close. Done a kind of pseudo-sabotage on us. Right, let's overload and sabotage him, and push. Something's firing at us. That isn't. That's a destroyer there. Quite a few impacts from rocket troopers and carnage and things. Not the nicest room to be in. Let's, can you hack him? He's taking pot shots at it. Yeah. Hacking works quite nicely. And this Geth destroyer wants to be friends with us, I think. We don't want to be friends with him, to say the least. Just get out of the way of that. Yeah, he's firing carnage at us. Okay. It's eventually going to pop back into place. Let's quickly do overloads on him. Right, scared him off.